There's no time to waste, no time to waste, no time to waste, no. There's no time to waste, no time to waste, no time to waste. So you better do the damn thing right. You only got one life. You better do the damn thing right.
Welcome back to the ShoeBenderPod, guys. I'm so glad to have you guys back. Man, another NBA impacted, podcast today. Well, I shouldn't even say impacted, but very highly influenced podcast today. Because like I said, we're mainly going to be talking about playoff basketball now, at least until June, maybe July, depending on when the finals are. They're usually around June, though. So, we're definitely going to be talking about that pretty much so it's over. Because, we got a horse in there. We actually got a couple horses in the race. If you're a LeBron James fan, you know what I'm talking about. Because we got all three of the teams in the playoffs. People began mad as hell at me because I could actually do that. You got these Kobe fans, Jordan fans that can only root for one team. You know what I'm saying? If your team ain't in the playoffs, you ain't in the playoffs, doc. I got three teams to choose out of. And yes, I can use it on you because we won in all three of them. You know what I'm saying? They be getting hella mad, bro. They be getting hella mad that I could root for three different teams. You can check the jerseys. I got them on the back. What's the damn deal? This ain't no fugazi. Your boy's been a fan. But before we keep going, guys, if I could get you guys to comment, like, and subscribe to the channel just to get us into that algorithm, get us out there. Greatly appreciate it. I always appreciate every single one of you guys for watching. Take your time every day. Just support me, to comment, to like, anything like that, man. I really do truly appreciate it. I love every single one of you guys. But without further ado, we're going to talk about Lake Show, baby. Lake Show. I mean, that whole game, I never was really worried about here, hold on, I got the Kings and the Warriors game going on right here. What's the damn day? But honestly, that whole game, I never got that sense of worry in that game. Even when Memphis was going on a run, I just never got that sense of I never got that fear of, oh man, we could lose this game. It was just, I don't know. I just had a feeling, I just didn't have that feeling of, man, we better watch out type thing. Nah, bro. It was actually the total opposite. The whole entire time I was thinking, we got this. It's okay. And look what ended up happening at the end of that game. I mean, I'm going to be straight up honest with you guys. I keep on telling you guys to bet on the Lakers and the Lakers are going to win the championship. I'm literally not joking, guys. I'm really not. Especially with how injuries are happening right now, 2 in the first round in the first games. It's looking pretty, Laker favorite right now, man. You obviously don't want to see a guy like Ja go down, but I mean that injury did look bad. It did not look good. I mean, his hand was already wrapped. And then if you've seen the replay, I mean, I don't like watching stuff like that, especially if you could see the injury. I honestly feel like they shouldn't be replaying that. The NFL has actually got really, really good at doing that. Stop showing the replay when people get hurt. Obviously, his jaws wasn't like the bone sticking out Kevin Ware type shit, but it was still nasty. I mean, his hand literally, his fingers touched the back of his palm basically, back of his hand basically, which is not supposed to happen. And it was a shooting hand, his dominant hand, his dribbling hand. And right away, I mean, you could tell he was, he straight up said, you know what I'm saying? You could hear it. It was clear as day. The audio picked that up, man. And, and it sucks because to me, it's I don't want no excuses. The Grizzlies wanted us. Now they got us. And now they're really trying to see, now they're really seeing, yo, maybe we shouldn't ask for this because you're not ready for LeBron James. Nobody in this playoffs is. I'm letting you know that right now. Everybody thinks that I think the only ones that really do see how much of a threat the Lakers are is the Warriors. I mean, Draymond's been preaching about it. Guys, damn. These guys can't even get. Ooh, you just had Harrison Barnes yeet on Klay Thompson, dog. That's friendly fire. That's former teammates. This is the first quarter. Chill out. You know what I'm saying? Sacramento leads 6-5 right now. It's still a long game. Steph's probably going to pull up here pretty soon. Just to calm everybody back down. You know how it is. Oh, no. Horrible shot by Klay. Oh, but they get their board back. Oh, and they just got it stolen again. And here comes De'Aaron. Yakis. Oh, this place is going crazy. This place is going Curry. You got to call timeout. I know it's only a 3-point lead, but you got to call timeout right now, dog. And watch, Steph's probably going to quiet the crowd down right now. What's the damn deal with the business? Ooh. Oh, my gosh, man. This is crazy. I can't wait to watch this game fully. But back to the game. You had Ja, with that injury. You had Tyler Hero break his hand. I don't even know where the hell he broke his hand. I was still trying to look at that screen on that. I was really trying to see where did this guy break his hand because I did not see it. You have him. You had Giannis that went out last night as well with the back contusion. Giannis is different though. Obviously I don't want to compare the injuries because Jaws was bad and Giannis's could have been a lot worse. The Hero, and like I said, just still baffles me. It's like, bro, like you literally were sliding and you went to swipe for the ball and you broke your hand. I don't know. I just didn't see the handbrake. Maybe it was off screen. Maybe it was before. I don't know. All I know is that I didn't see no hand get broken. Obviously, it's not like I'm like saying he's lying. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm definitely not saying that. I'm just trying to see where he broke it because I legit was watching the replays and it's like, where did he break this thing? Like it is what it is. But then you had Giannis who literally flat backed on the court, literally just went straight on his back, like just straight flat, boom. And yeah, I mean, dude, Giannis is like 7 foot. First of all, he shouldn't even be doing what he's doing on the court. Like that's insane for a guy that size to be able to move like that. And then you got all that weight literally just coming straight down. Boom. The Warriors on a run right now. They're on a 4-0 run. Excuse me. But yeah, so, I just don't want excuses from the Grizzly fans, from the Grizzlies fan base, all that stuff. I was just like, dude, that's the same thing. No shit. My bad. But, I just don't want excuses from the Grizzlies, man, because if Ja is out for the rest of this series, that's what they're going to give you. They're going to give you, oh, well, we didn't have Ja. You had Ja the first game, and he really wasn't doing shit. Vanderbilt shut his ass down, straight up. AD had freaking 6 blocks. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is what's so dangerous about the Lakers is that their best players didn't even play their best, and they still won. I mean, that's obviously what AD and LeBron want. I mean, we look like a great team. This isn't a AD and LeBron led show like no more. This team is a team. They don't give a damn who has the ball as long as you do your thing and you score. But you better play hard defense as well. And that's what's been going on. I mean, look at Rui. I remember when Rui got traded to us, like everybody was like, bro, horrible trade. The Lakers got robbed. Did we really get robbed? Because what I seen last night, that's not, if anything, we robbed the Wizards. Rui was huge. If it wasn't for Rui in that third quarter, in like the beginning of the fourth, we wouldn't even been in that game. Rui was the reason why we were in that game. And then you don't even have Rui. And then Rui switches off, and he pretty much kicks it to Sostin, aka AR-15, aka Austin Reeves, aka Hillbilly Kobe. You know what I'm saying? I heard I heard Max Kellerman call Mayo Mamba. I was like, "Full chill out. That just sounds whack, dad. That's not the one. That's not the one." My favorite one so far is Austin. I like that one. But he had Austin Reeves going off in the fourth quarter, man. I mean, the kid's put in all the time, all the way. He wants it. That's another thing too. It's different, when a guy just has a great game and it's just a great game. But this, Austin really wants this. He wants the spotlight. He wants the stage. Like, he wants to show out. Him being this good and, Russell and D'Lo and Schroeder playing good, I honestly would not be surprised if the Lakers don't go after Kyrie next year. Because think about it. It's like, why would you want to blow this team? Me personally, I'd rather spend that money that we're going to spend on Kyrie on Austin Reeves. I really would. I would not give up Austin Reeves for Kyrie right now. Obviously, Kyrie is the better player. Like, let's be real. It's Kyrie the guy. The point guard. The only point guard in the NBA is Kyrie. But the fit with Austin Reeves is so amazing. And then you also got another ball handler. You know what I'm saying? You got like 4 or 5 ball handlers that could take the ball up the court for the Lakers. You have LBJ, Russell, Schroeder, Reeves, and Anthony Davis, because Anthony Davis has played point before. He played point in all throughout high school, until he got that growth spurt. So you got guys that can move this ball, man. And that's what it was last night. I remember it was just such good, beautiful basketball from the Lakers, especially on the offensive side, man. All the passing, and they didn't overpass, which another team did later on that we're gonna talk about. Everything was good for the Lakers, and I just, this series is gonna go exactly how I feel like I said it was gonna go, and that's literally just make the Grizzlies a 3-point shooting team. Make them shoot threes, make them shoot jumpers. The only one you literally have to worry about is Kennard, because he's the only one that can consistently knock that 3-point shot down. Brooks, you don't got to worry about it. Bane, he's like J.R. Smith. When he's on, but when he's cold, he's freaking cold. Like, he ain't coming back. Like, that kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? Then you got Jaren Jackson, who can make threes as well, but it's the same thing. It's like, but can he make the three consistently for a 7-game series? I say hell no. But congratulations to DJ Aaron Fox, or Triple J, that's what they call him, because I seen the news today that he actually was the Defensive Player of the Year. I think they said he's the youngest Defensive Player of the Year ever. He's only 22 years old. He's a Defensive Player, so I mean, he's obviously got a bright future. If you're that young and you're winning Defensive Player of the Year, you're gonna have a lot of teams very, very interested in you, and just literally hawking you, monitoring you to try to pull you away from the Jazz. But yeah, definitely. I just there's nothing on the Grizzlies that I fear that warns me. That scares me, that worries me. That's the word I was looking for, and I said warns, not my miss. That's the only thing that worries me about. That doesn't worry me about this team is that they don't have the shooting capability to keep up with us. Will they have a game or two that they will? Yes, they're professionals, man. Just like they weren't expecting to have Rui and AR go off. They were just expecting to shut down LeBron and shut down AD. And that's why Desmond Bane also said that after the game. It was like, yeah, he had his career night, but can he do it again? I mean, if you're leaving guys wide ass open, guess what's gonna happen, bro? Especially the kind of guys that are on the Lakers. I'm trying to tell you guys, like, these guys are snipers. Like, we got some shooters. We got some scorers on this team now. You cannot leave anybody open from the three that's on the Lakers. Obviously, you can leave Vanderbilt or Mo Bamba because their 3-point shooting their percentage isn't as high. Oh, shit. Steph's limping. Well, he's not limping, but please don't tell me this guy just freaking popped his Achilles. Oh my gosh, please don't tell me. That does not look good, guys. That does not look good. Oh shit, dude, can he barely even run? No way. Okay, he's still on the court, guys, so we're good. All right, we're good. It was just a scare. Damn, that scared the shit out of me, man. Because that didn't look good, the way it popped, and then the way he started limping afterwards. That wasn't good. So I'm hoping he's good and the adrenaline, doesn't wear off or anything like that. But damn, that was pretty scary. But yeah, there's still the Lakers. It's one of those things. That's what I'm saying. Like, those are probably the only, and obviously Double T, but he's not really coming off the bench. The one thing I didn't like though, about last night's game is how AD looks so tired. Like, it's like, bro, we can't have you be looking like that tired. We can't have you be looking that tired, and you're supposed to be our main scorer. He definitely needs to, whatever he needs to do, but he needs to get in, in that playoff shape, because yeah, he was definitely looking tired at the end of that first half. And obviously came back and it still did really good. But yeah, there's nothing that worries me about this Grizzlies team. But I will say they better win tomorrow. The Grizzlies have to win tomorrow, because if you go to LA down 2-0, bro, that fan base is gonna eat you alive, dog. Like, literally eat you alive. And trust me, they want that smoke. The Laker Nation, I mean, If you're a part of it, it's the best thing ever. If you're against it, it's the worst thing ever, bro. Like, literally. And I feel that if the Grizzlies go down 2-0 into LA, they ain't coming back. They are not coming back, bro, because that fan base is going to be ruthless to them. Ruthless. I do have Memphis. Like, I did have them winning one game. I really did. I do have it 5 still. Still nothing has still changed my mind. I still think they're good enough to at least win a game against the Lakers. But that's also with Ja in the lineup. Drawing in the lineup, I mean, he missed, obviously he missed like 8 games. And in those 8 games, the Grizzlies are still doing good. Like, they're not a bad team. They're not a bad team, even without Ja. They're still a good team. They can still hang in there. Will they be able to close the game? That's a little different. That's a little different because that's what you have your superstars for. But definitely nothing has changed my mind. I still believe the series will end in 5. And, well, like I said, the Grizzlies better win tomorrow, because if they don't, I wouldn't be surprised if it's Sweep City. Then after that, let me see here. I believe you had the Heat. Let me see here. You had the Heat and the Bucks going at it, and like I said, Giannis went down. But the Heat look they look like the Heat, playing really hard defense, making 3-point shots. Obviously, it did help out a lot that the MVP for the Bucks is not there, which is Giannis. So you don't have to worry about it. Obviously, as soon as Giannis went down, Bam went to work. Bam had a really good game. Jimmy Butler had 35, it looks like he had here. 11 assists, 3 steals. Crazy, bro. Crazy. Amazing numbers by Jimmy Buckets. About time too. Because he didn't have these numbers in the play-in. But you can't doubt Jimmy. He works too hard. His work ethic's too good to think that he's gonna suck for a whole series. He might have a game or 2 off, but he's not gonna suck the whole series. Jimmy Buckets is really good. Excuse me. But Giannis, we'll see what happens, in game 2, because if Giannis doesn't play, obviously I'm going to choose the Heat for game 2. But if Giannis just plays, I still got the Bucks winning the series. I mean, I don't see anybody on the Heat teams that's as good as Giannis. And then you also got what's his name, Drew Holiday. You have Chris Middleton for the Bucks. Like, they got Brook Lopez, who was a defensive player of the year. I think he was like the runner-up, or I know he was top 3. You got some players on there, man. You got Crowder, who's a great defensive player on the offense, not really so good. You got Bobby Portis, who's gonna have a great game as a role player, like he usually does. The Bucks are still a great team. The Heat obviously lose Hero. And Duncan Robinson stepped up and he hit a couple shots. I did see that. But I just still don't feel like that'd be enough to beat the Bucks, man. Especially without with Giannis coming back, being motivated, being down 1-0. Then after that, you had these 2 games. I honestly didn't watch the last part of the Clippers or Sun games, which really pisses me off because I really wanted to watch it, but it was all unfair and fun because I took my little nephew and my little brother to go watch this new Super Mario Bros. Movie, which was actually really good. I liked it, man. If you're a Mario fan, you're really gonna like it. You're gonna notice a lot of things that that only true Mario fans would know. But this Clippers game, the Suns game, right off the rip, I did notice that that the Clippers chemistry is so much better than the Suns chemistry. Because I was watching both teams, and let me get this out right here quick too. KD, quit trying to be a playmaker, bro. That is not your game. Look, you proved it to us that you could pass the ball to the wide open guy. Big deal. That is not what we brought you in for. This dude's over here trying to play point guard against the Clippers, bro. What are you doing? This is not what they brought you here for. They brought you here to be an assassin, dog, to be like D-Book. Like, I'm over here like KD, he has 7 assists. He shouldn't have 7 assists. KD should have like 20 points in the first quarter. And honestly, I feel like he's one of the main reasons why they lost that game, for that exact same reason. He kept on trying to be a playmaker instead of just trying to take the game over. Bro, you are one of the most elite scorers ever, bro. And you're going to try to tell me you ain't going to try to take this game over, bro? You think D Book or Chris Paul are going to be like, bro, why didn't you let me shoot the ball the last 3 minutes? Bro, nobody gives a shit. You're KD. You're KD, bro. I just feel like it was so crazy. Like I was watching that game and I was like, why is he looking to pass? Like, why is he just trying to pass this ball? Bro, you can legit shoot over everybody on the court. There's nobody on the court that's as tall as you. Unless you're scared to go at Kawhi. That's the only thing I could think of. Like, you scared of the smoke? You scared of trying to back this guy down and shoot over him? Like, what's up? Like, what's going on here? Because Kawhi showed out. Dude almost had a 40 on your ass. But like I said, it just trips me out that I was watching KD. I was watching this game, at least the part that I was watching. And I was like, bro, like, this guy is looking to pass instead of trying to score. Like, that's not your game. You're not LBJ. Quit trying to make it seem like you could do everything LBJ does. You can't. You can't. LBJ, first of all, off rip, he doesn't request trades. He makes it happen. He makes whatever team that he's on get to the playoffs, no matter no matter who's there. You've proven you cannot do that. Shit, you can't even get to the freaking finals. You know what I'm saying? Like, let alone win one. Like, obviously, you only won one with Golden State, but still, man, like, it was just irritating. Like, they easily could have beat the Clippers last night if KD would have been a lot more aggressive from the jump on offense. But yeah, he's over here trying to play fucking Magic Johnson. Like, come on, bro. Like, that's not what they need you for. Those extra 3 assists, that you got, you could have easily got those points yourself. And then honestly made those 3 assists easier later on in the game because everybody's triple teaming you now. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just really threw me off. But I also don't see the Clippers hitting that many threes. Like, Eric Gordon just hitting every 3 that he threw up. I don't see that happening a lot either. Yeah, I know he's a great 3-point shooter, but it's one of those things that I don't see him doing that for 7 games. I really don't. And he was wide open on a lot of those threes. The game was very, very close. That game was very, very close. And that series, like I said, it's really hard to choose like who's gonna win and all that. You know, I said I would have given it to the Suns because of Westbrook and all that, but the chemistry does look a lot better for the Clippers. It really does. Whether you want to admit it or not, the chemistry does look a lot better on that team. But damn, that's gonna be a really good series, man. Especially seeing, you know, Westbrook guarding KD a lot of the game. He even swatted him one time. Like, obviously he didn't swat him chest to chest. He came from the side. But still, that's huge. That's huge because if the Clippers could get past this round without PG, that's massive. That's really big time. But we'll see what happens in game 2. I'm really excited for this series. Like I said, it kind of sucked that I wasn't able to finish it, but it's all good because I got to spend a lot of quality family time. And then the late night game, which was going on while literally the movie was going on, was the Nuggets and the Timberwolves, and the Nuggets legit just slapped them. Legit ran them off the court. What are you guys doing here? Who let you guys in this building? Get out. Is basically what happened. It was not even close. 109-80, guys. 1 point away. 1 point away from a 30 bomb on that ass. Obviously, there's not too much to talk about in this series right now. Obviously, everything went right for the Nuggets this game. Hitting everything. Defense was great. You never want to like say it like, I mean, I hate that I had to say it like that because it made it seem like it was kind of like luck that they didn't really do anything, but they did. They just did it so good that it literally made it look like that. Definitely be surprised if the Timberwolves win one game in this series. The only reason why to give them a chance is because the two big centers that they have on that team. But obviously that's gonna get blown up over this summer because that was obviously just like hey, let's see if this works. It doesn't. It doesn't work. So we'll see what happens there. But that's basically what happened over the weekend to close off the first round. The first games. Today we had the Nets and the Sixers go at it. The Sixers were able to dominate them in good fashion. and take a 2-0 lead going to Brooklyn right now. As I said, we have the Kings and the whack ass Warriors going at it. Let me give you guys a score just before we get up out of here. So it's 21-17 right now, with a minute left in the first quarter. Jordan Poole just, what the hell? I don't know what the hell that was, but it is what it is. It's a very exciting game. The crowd is extremely into it already. It's a very hostile environment for the Warriors right here. This Kings team really wants this shit, man. They really do. It's really cool. It's really cool to see. And, in NFL news, just for some big time news, we had Jalen Hurts get signed to a 5-year contract. He's going to be set there. He definitely earned it, deserves it. I've always been a big believer in, I don't mind paying the quarterback as long as he's got you to a Super Bowl. Winning one, obviously, is a different game. But at least we know that he could get you there. You got these franchises paying these quarterbacks that haven't proven that they could get you there. So it's like, bro, we weren't able to win with the low salary cap that we had when you were on your rookie contract, and now that we actually have to pay you like double, you think we're still gonna win? Like it's kind of hard to make people believe you with that. But definitely I see that's the reason why it's like, all right, that's fine, because like I said, he did get you there, and I mean y'all were battling on the play in the Super Bowl until obviously Pat Mahomes took over. And that defense took over, especially Pacheco too. But at least he's got you there. At least we know, hey, this guy could at least get us to the big game and give us a chance, which is always cool, because it never made sense for me why the Cowboys paid Dak and Romo. It just makes no sense to me. It really doesn't. That was just a boneheaded inbounds play, which gave the Warriors a free 2. But yeah, like I still don't think the Eagles are gonna win a championship in those 5 years. You can say whatever you want, but if you got defensive coordinators saying, "Hey, make him beat you by throwing the ball," and you're a quarterback, it's usually not good. But yeah, that was probably like the biggest news that happened in the NFL. Which this weekend we got the massive fight between Ryan Garcia and Gervonta Take Davis. So, definitely be looking out for that. I got Gervonta. I've been saying that from the jump. The only way I give Ryan a shot is if he just keeps Gervonta at his reach, which at that reach distance for him, and beats him off points. But I do not see him knocking, but I do not see him knocking out Gervonta. I really don't. And I see Gervonta, he has a lot more spots to hit on Ryan than Ryan does on him. But at the end of the day, I got Gervonta winning. I do got him winning by knockout or, a body blow. Whatever it is, TKO. I don't think Ryan will get knocked out, but I definitely think he'll get TKO'd. Technical knockout. But yeah, that's all that's going on so far. Like I said, we got these 2 games going at it. Right, at least how the game's going right now in this first quarter, it does look like that the Warriors are gonna win this game and go into Golden State 1-1. But which I feel like they would really help them out if they did, because you're not trying to go to Golden State. I mean, you could obviously you could win. They had a better record at home. They had a horrible record on the road, so it honestly wouldn't be surprised me if they lost these 2 on the road and won 2 at home and went back to Sacramento tied. Because that's honestly how the Warriors have been. They suck on the road, but they're really good at home. They've always been really good at home since that quadruplets have been there. Of course, I'm talking about Curry, Thompson, and Draymond. But yeah, definitely, at least in this first quarter, I mean, just based off the energy and how the Warriors are coming out, I definitely could see them winning well, actually, I do got them winning this game 1. I'm not even going to try to be like on the fence about it. I seen them winning this game tonight and going back to, I literally was about to say Oakland, going back to San Fran, tied 1-1. But that's it for me today, guys, and I hope every single one of you had a great Monday. and keep on having a great rest of your week. Let's make the best out of it. No matter if it started bad, let's flip it around. Let's change that mindset and keep it positive, man. Keep those people that are positive naturally around you as well. It's a lot better when you could have people around you that it just comes to naturally, because they know what to say. They know how to make you feel right, because it's normal to them, and that's awesome. But yeah, just keep on having a great week. Keep on getting after it. I love every single one of you guys, and I will catch you guys on the next one.
There's no time to waste, no time to waste, no time to waste, no. There's no time to waste, no time to waste, no time to waste. So you better do the damn thing right. You only got one life.